Hello people, welcome back. Right, we're on to the 18th of January 21. Okay, so this is where we're up to. I think 14th was the first one and 18th now we're up to, yeah. And it says, "Hi Greg, I am Joe. I am the nurse who looked after you today. This morning you seem to be very comfortable with your breathing, so we decided to wake you up and remove your breathing tube. We did this, but you were very agitated and confused. So we had to put you back to sleep and put you back on the ventilator. We have changed some of your sedation drugs, so hopefully when we try again, you will be less confused. Don't worry, all of this can be very normal. You have still made some progress today, although it may not feel like it. Best wishes, Joe." Now, this is the first one where they haven't actually put anything in on the night for that, which is going to give me a little bit of a time to explain. I had, on Monday, I went to meet the nurses who looked after me. And at Stepping Hill, which is where the diaries come from, and it was absolutely heartwarming to actually meet some of them. I do recognise maybe 2-3 of them. A lot of them I don't recognise, but they were on a course and they'd done all the work, and then I went in at the end of the course and spoke to them, and I took the diary with me, and it was lovely because the last day that they actually filled something in was the day before my birthday, and it was from Emily Flesk, and I met Emily, and what a lovely lady, absolutely brilliant. And I said to them all, I was just so grateful everything they'd done for me, and I thanked them for saving my life, because they saved my life. And I could feel them in some of the things where I was saying where where we had dreams of moving. So obviously I could hear what they were saying, so I told them, you've got to watch what you're saying in front of patients, even if they're asleep, because they still can hear you. So I knew I was moving hospital, and yet nobody told me. And I also told them about the diaries. What a brilliant idea, absolutely marvellous idea. So please don't give the diaries up, keep them going, because they fill in so many gaps, and it helps me to put this out here and helps families like you. You've got people in hospital, in ICU, having to be sedated. One of my friends rang me the other day, and they're in the Canary Islands, and one of them, there's 12 of them, and one of them is actually in a coma in ICU, and he's had both jabs in the Canaries, so very frightening. So he's watching my videos, and that's why I'm putting this one out as soon as possible, so he can catch up a little bit, and he'll know. Obviously all this is meant for helping people like himself, and also to know what the guy's going through who's in the hospital. Anyway, we're going to get to my sister's diary now. Our Babs, on the 18th of January, this was at 8 p.m. "Oh my goodness, Greg, what a day. Rang the hospital this morning, fully expecting them to say they had to turn you onto your front again, but no, you have been on your back. Tony and I couldn't believe it. This is a definite sign of improvement. The doctor was coming to see you later in the day. Ivan was ringing at tea time to get a further update. So Ivan rang us early evening. I couldn't believe my ears. You have done so well on your back. You've been on it for 24 hours now, and your oxygen requirements are down to 40%. Not only that, they have tried to wake you up today. You actually opened your eyes. Apparently, you were confused and agitated, so they decided the best thing to do was to sedate you again. So tomorrow, they are going to try again. They are going to adjust your medication so that you are calmer when they wake you up. And I remember them waking me, I really do. I truly remember them waking me up. We are all so excited, Greg. Everyone is waiting with bated breath to see if it works tomorrow. I have been telling everyone I won't be celebrating our birthday this year, but fingers crossed, perhaps we will. We will celebrate properly though. When you are home, I don't mind if it's just a cuppa with each other in your flat. After everything that's happened, that will feel like a massive celebration. I love you so much. I love her as well, I truly do. I can't tell you how proud I am of you. How well you've done fighting this bloody virus. You kept your promise to me, Greg, just like I knew you would. Oh, bless her. That's absolutely lovely. Oh, and it still gets you again. Oh. You know, I keep saying to myself, right, today's the day to read the diary because I'm not going to get upset, but you just can't help it. You really, really can't. It just gets you. But it sends me back. It really does send me back because I remember him trying to wake me. It was like being in a massive bowl and I could see these figures in front of me. They were all blurry, and I remember him saying, it's nurse such and such a body, Greg, you're in stepping ill, remember that, and saying you're very, very poorly with COVID. And she put two fingers in my hand and she says, squeeze me fingers if you can hear me, and I'm squeezing her fingers. Because obviously I can't talk, I've got everything in my mouth and down my nose and in my neck and all sorts. So I do remember him waking me several times, trying to wake me up. I know this all looks brilliant, you know, 4 or 5 days in, but this was 18th of January, and this other diary, that actually goes up to the 3rd of February, and I'm still in sedation, so there's a long, long way to go. Even though it looks like you're waking up, you do make a bit of progress, and then you fall back down again. So I'm happy to share all this with you, just so you can understand what somebody's going through, if you've got anybody in that situation. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please, can I pray that you subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, YouTube will put an advert out there, and we'll try and get the word out to everybody and anybody who wants any information on what their relations or their family are going through, or friends, if they're in the same situation I was. So please subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll get this next day out to you tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thanks everybody. Have a wonderful day. See you.